Hey guys, I'm out on Carter Lake today, fishing for trout and walleye. Stay tuned, should be a good one. Alright, pulling up to the lake now. No ice on the water. Looks like a nice calm day. A little bit of a breeze maybe. Should be a good day to catch some fish. That is the first cast of the day. Oh, careful, careful fish. Oh, don't ruin my bait. I don't want to blow that on the, oh, looks like I just blew it on the first one. Anyways, whatever, we got it out. Alright, got a nice like 20 incher or so. Nice one. Let's let him go. There's one. So one thing I've noticed with these fish out of this lake is when they're silver looking like that, their meat is really red, and those are really good for the smoker. This one's just not quite big enough for me, so we'll let him go. But yeah, hopefully we can find some bigger ones in that color, and we'll probably keep one or two for the smoker if we can. There we go. That's your perfect smoker fish right there. He's really long but pretty skinny. Yeah, he's got a big head on him, but yeah, he's not looking too hot. Oh, I don't know. He's a little too sickly looking. I think I'm gonna let this one go and try to catch one that looks a bit more healthy if I'm gonna smoke it and eat it. Big one. Well, he's not as big as I thought he was, but alright, bait came out. That's your that's the smoker fish right there. That's the kind that you want. A decent size to them, nice silver color. Yep, that is the one that's coming home with me. I think I might need a new tube soon. It's bigger than I thought he was. He's not quite big enough for the smoker for me. He's really close. I mean, I am tempted, but I want to get a little bit of a bigger one than that if I'm going to do the work. So we'll keep plugging away, see if we can get a nice big silver one. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Okay, I don't know that I need my drag that loose for this fish. He's a nice one though. He's a fighter. Nice big silver one. That's the kind that we're looking for the smoker for sure. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, I think it might be time for a new tube. He looks like he might have even messed up my hook with all those rolls in the net. We'll see. When you get them with those Trout cars with the Pro V bend, as Zona likes to say, if you hook them, you own them. They're not coming off. Well, he might try to flop into the water though. There we go. Nice one. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect eating fish right there. We'll get him on the stringer, then we'll probably have to swap out this tube for a fresh one. Yeah, I'm pretty happy I didn't keep that that other one. That would have been a lot of work for a little bit of meat, and this guy's a bit bigger, so we'll get more of a meal out of him. But still not too big that you like feel bad actually keeping the fish. But that's just me. That's what they're hitting today. Watermelon pedal, or watermelon red power tubes, 2.5 inch. Yeah, I like to rig them up on these. They're 1/8 ounce laser sharp net heads. Just something I saw sitting on my desk one day, and I was like, hey, that looks like those would fit those little tubes really good, and they do. They work perfect. So that's it. Let's get back after them. Not that big of a fish, but a fighter for sure. Come here, bud. You stop that. Little guy. See you later, bud. Keep it tight here, keep them from rolling if we can. This colorful one this time. Kind of a colorful male this time. There you go. Let's get him back in. See you, bud. Feels like a good one. too bad. Not huge, but not bad. Little silver guy. Let's let him go. That's a good one. Yeah, it's a nice healthy one, man. Pretty thick. Take a look at this one, guys. If I can get him up. That's a nice fat one. I think we will let that one go. We'll see you later. Alright, the sun is behind the mountains, so it's officially time to switch to walleye mode. I'll still have my tube jig ready just in case I see some bigger trout. But yeah, now we're gonna start targeting the shallows with some jerk baits. Probably stay out here for a few hours. Unless the bite is really good, then we might stay longer. But we got kind of a full moon going on tonight, so should be able to see pretty decently. But yeah, let's see if we can get some walleye to finish off this trip. All right, my jerk bait is slowly rising, and I don't like that, so I've got a little trick. When the water is this cold, you don't want your baits floating. You either want them suspending, just like sitting there, or even a slow sink is all right too. So we'll throw one of these suspend dots on there. That's added weight, and hopefully that will keep the bait down. And with these Megabass Juniors, I like to put them right in between the lip and that front hook. Just like that. Okay, let's try that out. Well, I am hooked up, and I believe it's with a trout, but it would be nice if it was a walleye. When it bit, it was head shaking like crazy. I think I even heard it jump. So that kind of hints towards trout, but now it's not really doing a whole lot of anything, and that could be more like walleye. So let's see what we got here. It is a trout. Bummer. Ah, oh, there it goes. That's fine with me. Well, guys, I really tried to get a walleye. I even started trolling for a while, but couldn't get the job done. That's okay. It is glass calm out here. The water temps are 37 degrees, so it's not really the best best conditions for walleye fishing anyways. Alright guys, I'm down here at the Camp Chef smoker, and I'm going to smoke these trout, and you can actually do this without a smoker. I'm actually not even going to turn this thing on. What I'm going to do is cold smoke this trout using this smoke tube. Basically what you do is you fill this thing up with some pellets. I fill it up about halfway, and you light those, and then throw it in there underneath the trout, close it up, and then just let it cold smoke for, I don't know, 3 to 4 hours or so, depending on how much of a smoky flavor you actually like. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get this thing started. First, I prepared the fish with a cure. I did about a 50% mixture of salt and sugar, and you can mess with that as much as you want if you like it more salty, if you like a more sweet taste. But yeah, you put a ton of that on there. You let that brine for about 12 hours before you flip the fish over. Brine it for another 12. Take it out, rinse it off, pat it dry, and yeah, now we're ready for the smoker. So let's get this thing started. All right, got this thing lit. Let that go for a little bit. And then we'll blow this out and put it underneath the fish. As you can see, that's smoking pretty good. Hopefully that'll last us the length of the smoke. Probably a good idea to come out here and check it every once in a while and make sure that the smoke doesn't go out. But yeah, let's get this under the fish. So there we go. Close this up. Well, that's pretty much it. Come back out here every hour or so, check on it, and in a few hours we'll give it a taste. All right, just pulled the trout off the grill. Next thing we got to do is pull out the pinion bones. I like to use these tweezers, and we just painstakingly go through here, pull all these out before we start carving. Right after you pull out all the pinion bones, next step is to fillet that skin off there. And now you will have this. And the next thing I like to do is cut out this mud vein here because it tastes super fishy. Yeah, if you ever have a bite of fish and you think it tastes bad and super fishy, it's possible that you took a bite from there. So we'll remove that and then we'll get this piece sliced up. All right, we got that one piece almost all sliced up. And yeah, one of my favorite things to do is to put this on a bagel with cream cheese for breakfast. But yeah, otherwise just, you know, fish and crackers, can't go wrong with that either. So gonna keep plowing through the rest of these fillets, and yeah, thank you all for watching today's video, and we'll catch you at the next one.